Hello everyone. Here we have a Forno Range hood that is used to go over a range here. And it has these great heating lamps here that you can that attach to keep the food warm. The problem is that they don't keep the food warm enough. And I think the reason is the distance from, let's say, this point to the actual light. It's about 15 inches. And when I read most documentations, they recommend it being 8 inches to at the most 12 inches. So it's pretty far away. But what we're going to try to do is, I don't want these things extending all the way out by putting adapters or anything on here. I already have one adapter in there. But I want to see if other types of lights will heat the food better. So for the past 20 minutes, I've had these lights. These are 175 watt par 38 red bulbs connected, and today I'm getting a temperature of 96 degrees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try these three options here. So the top one here is a ceramic heat emitter. So this is really made for reptiles, but this is 150 watts and it emits heat. So I want to compare to see how that does. And then I also have these, which is their 175 watt par 38, so they're parabolic bulbs, but these are clear instead of the red ones. And then the last one here is 250 watt bulbs, but these are not par 38s, which are the parabolic. These are the, I believe it's R40, yeah, R40. So they don't have the parabolic shape in the back, but it is a higher wattage. So we're going to compare these three and see after 20 minutes of it being connected if we get a better temperature than 96 degrees. All right, so let's start. We'll start off with the ceramic heated ones first. So let me replace those and then we'll come back in 20 minutes. Okay, it's been 20 minutes with the ceramic heat emitter and clearly does not work as well. You can see that the temperature now is 82 degrees. So these are a fail. They look like this. They emit heat. I can feel it there, but clearly not as much. And I kind of expected that, but I wanted to try them out and see how they were. Again, the ones I pulled out, so you can see what they look like. These are the first ones we had on there. These are the ones that came with it. And these are the 175 watts. It's got a texture here, and they're the parabolic 38s. So that was the first one. This is the second one here. And now for the third one, we're gonna do the ones that are clear, okay? So these are also 175 watts, but they're clear bulbs instead of being red. So we'll try those for 20 minutes. Okay, so here we have the clear lights. It's been 20 minutes and you can see that we're at 103. So the clear lights seem to be working better. It's 7 degrees higher than it was with the red lights. And again, these are the original ones that I tried here. This gave me 96 degrees. This one looks like 103, so a little better. And now we're gonna try these here, the Westinghouse 250 watt non-parabolic lights, the R40s. So let's do those now. Okay, so these are the Westinghouse 250s and we have a temperature of 105. So these seem to be slightly hotter than the white ones that I tried before and clearly more than these. But the ambient temperature here might have also changed. So now I'm gonna go back to the original ones and see if they're still at 96 degrees or if they actually also went up, okay? So far these are the highest and these were 103, so they're pretty close, but we'll go back now to the original ones and see how that is. Okay, so we're back here to the original ones and now it is 101. So clearly the temperature in this room did change and went up by 5 degrees because originally this morning it was, or earlier today, it was 96 degrees. So what does that tell us? I think what it tells us is that there's not that much difference in temperature, but the hottest ones were these at 105. Those were 103. And these are, and the ones that are currently on are 101. Clearly the ceramic ones are the worst, so don't get that. And the ceramic ones get super hot. I burnt a towel that I was using to remove it because the elements were so hot in these. So these get the hottest, the actual ceramic bulb is the hottest. But in regards to emitting heat, these are the best ones, the super bright red ones here. But if you want to go with clear, that's a great option. Now this clear one is 175 watts. So maybe if you find some clear ones that are 250, it's going to be better than these red ones. It seems like the white light heats up better than these red ones, but it depends. If you want red because it looks better, it looks cooler, then get those. If you want white, these seem to be good. All right, so since this light was the hottest here, and we noticed that between the 175 and the 175 red, the white one was a little bit hotter, I ended up buying a 250 watt white bulb to compare it to this red one here. So right now we have 109 there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna switch the bulb and see how high it gets with this bulb here. I've had the white one here for 15 minutes and I have a temperature of 113. So now I'm gonna grab one of the 250 watt ones that's right here. And I'm gonna put that instead of this 250 watt, and then we'll compare and see if it's 113 or higher on the same side. Let's do that. Okay, 10 minutes have passed and the temperature went down to 112. So now we're gonna switch back to the white one one last time to see if it goes up any higher than 112. Okay, 5 minutes have passed and it's back up to 113. So I'm going to conclude that yes, the 250 watt white bulb is slightly hotter than the 250 red bulb. Ultimately, it comes down to wattage. So the whole parabolic thing doesn't seem like it makes a difference because the hottest ones are not parabolic, are not par or 38s. So ultimately, it's whatever wattage you find, the higher the wattage, the hotter it's going to be. And if you go with white, it's going to be slightly hotter than red, but it's really 1 degree, so it's not a lot. So it just depends what you want to see. If you want to have clear white lights because you can see everything better, great. If you want to go with red because you like that red color and it makes it look better with the food, then go with the red. But it's really not much difference, but go with the 250 wattage ones. If you can find higher ones that are supported, I guess go with that too, because that's going to give you a hotter temperature. Okay, hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching. Here's all the array of lights that we got. The ceramics, the 175 clears, the 175 reds, the 250 reds, 250 whites. Okay, hope it was helpful. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.